Welcome back to the USA English Podcast. Hi, everyone. So glad you could join us today. I'm Erica.
And hello, you're listening to Real English Practice. I'm Marco. We're here to help you improve your English through real conversations. Our approach is simple. The best way to learn is by listening to natural dialogue, just like you're chatting with friends.
And today's topic is a great one. We're going to talk about the word have. It's one of the most essential words in English, and you use it constantly.
Exactly. Have shows up everywhere when you talk about what you own, what you experience, your daily routines, and much more. Getting comfortable with have will make your English sound much more natural and fluent.
And don't worry, we're going to keep it fun and easy. We'll have a natural conversation using have in all kinds of ways, and then we'll break it down clearly.
So if you're finding this helpful already, please give this video a like. It really supports us. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new lesson.
All right, everyone, ready? Let's jump in. Hey, Erica, how's your day going?
I'm doing great, thanks. I feel full of energy today because I slept really well last night. What about you, Marco?
I'm okay, though a bit tired. I ended up watching a new series late into the night. I just couldn't stop.
Oh, I know how that goes. So, did you get any rest over the weekend?
Well, on Saturday, I met my brother for breakfast at a nice cafe downtown. Later, I had to tidy up my apartment. It was getting pretty messy. Then Sunday was all about relaxing at home. How about you?
My weekend was pretty full. Saturday morning, I had a planning session with some friends for an upcoming trip. Later, I had a doctor's appointment, just a routine checkup, nothing serious.
Sounds like you got a lot done. Are your weekends always that busy?
Not always, but I like having plans. I'm not a fan of having too much empty time. I get restless. What about you?
I'm the opposite. I really appreciate having free time to just do nothing.
Speaking of have, did you catch how many times we just used it?
Yeah, I had breakfast, I had a meeting, I have plans. Perfect timing, because today we're diving into exactly how to use have in English. Right, let's start with the basics. Have is a verb with a lot of different uses. Marco, what do you think is the most common one?
I'd say possession, like I have a car or I have a phone.
Exactly. When you have something, it means you own or possess it. For instance, I have 2 cats. What do you have, Marco?
I have a bicycle, a laptop, and a ton of books because I love reading. Oh, and I have a guitar, though I don't play it much.
Why not?
I don't have enough time. Work and other things keep me busy.
Interesting. You just used have in a different way. I don't have enough time doesn't mean you own time. It means you don't have enough available.
Oh, true. So, have can mean possession of things, but also of time or opportunities.
Exactly. We also say, I have money, I don't have energy, or do you have a minute? All about whether something is available.
That makes sense. What about using have with activities, like I have breakfast or I have a meeting?
Great question. We use have with lots of activities and experiences. For example, every morning I have breakfast around 7, usually coffee and toast.
I have breakfast too, but my timing varies. Sometimes 8, sometimes 9, depending on when I wake up. What do you usually have?
Mostly cereal with milk. On weekends, I might have eggs and bacon. What about lunch?
I usually have lunch at 1. Since I work from home, I have it in my kitchen, often a sandwich or a salad. Do you have lunch at work?
Yeah, I have lunch at the office. We've got a small cafeteria, so I don't have to bring food from home.
That's convenient. And dinner?
I have dinner around 7 or 8. I like a bigger meal because I'm usually hungry after work. Last night, I had pasta with vegetables.
I had chicken and rice. You know, we use have with all meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, but also with snacks or drinks, right?
Absolutely. Yesterday afternoon, I had a snack because I was hungry between lunch and dinner, just some fruit and nuts. And some people say take a shower. Is there a difference?
In British English, have a shower is common. In American English, they often say take a shower. Both are fine, just a regional difference.
Got it. So you can have a bath or take a bath. When do you usually shower?
Usually in the morning, it wakes me up. But if I exercise in the evening, I'll have another one before bed.
Same here. I can't start my day without a morning shower. Do you ever take a bath?
Not really. My apartment doesn't have a bathtub, only a shower. What about you?
I have a bathtub, but I rarely use it. Maybe once a month I'll have a relaxing bath with candles and music.
Sounds lovely. So besides showers and baths, what other activities go with have?
Lots. We have conversations, like we're having one right now about the word have.
Very meta. We also have meetings. Yesterday I had 3. It was exhausting.
3? That's a lot. Were they important?
One was. The other 2 felt unnecessary. My company has too many meetings, I think.
I don't have many meetings since I work independently, but when I do have one, I try to make it productive. We can also have a chat or have a talk with someone.
Right. Last week I had a long chat with my neighbor about gardening. He has a beautiful garden.
That's nice. Do you have a garden, Marco?
No, I'm in an apartment, so I only have a small balcony with a few plants. How about you?
Yes, I have a small garden behind my house with flowers and vegetables. I love spending time there.
What do you grow?
Tomatoes, lettuce, and herbs like basil and parsley. It's great having fresh ingredients for cooking.
That sounds amazing. I wish I had a garden.
Let's talk about another use, experiences. We use have to describe things we've done or been through.
Right. Like, have you ever been to Paris? Or, I've had some unforgettable experiences.
Exactly. Last year, I had the chance to visit Japan. It was incredible.
Really? What did you do there?
I had a wonderful time. I visited Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka, and I had amazing food every day. Sushi, ramen, tempura.
I've never been to Japan, but I'd love to go. Have you had any bad travel experiences?
Once I had a terrible experience at an airport. My flight was delayed 8 hours, and I had to sleep on the floor. Not fun.
Oh no. I've had something similar. Once my luggage got lost, and I didn't have my clothes for 3 days.
That's frustrating. Did you get it back?
Eventually, but I had to buy a few things in the meantime.
We also use have with emotions and states, like have fun, have a good time, or have a bad day.
This weekend, I had a lot of fun with friends. We went bowling and had a great time.
That sounds fun. Yesterday, I had a tough day at work. Lots of problems to solve, and I felt stressed.
Sorry to hear that. Is today better?
Much better. Today, I'm having a relaxing day.
We also use have for physical feelings and illnesses. I have a headache or I have a cold.
Yes, super useful. Last week, I had a terrible headache and had to take medicine and rest.
Do you get headaches often?
Not really. Maybe once or twice a month. What about you? Any health issues?
Nothing serious, but sometimes I have back pain from sitting at my desk too long. I need to have better posture.
Same here. Last winter, I had the flu. Fever, sore throat, felt awful for a week.
That's rough. I had a cold last month, cough, runny nose. I had to stay home a few days.
Do you keep medicine at home for when you're sick?
Yeah, I have basic stuff like pain relievers and cough syrup. It's good to have those things ready.
Now let's talk about have to, expressing obligation.
Right. Have to means something is necessary. Today, I have to finish a work report. I don't want to, but I have to.
Exactly. It's about requirements. I have to pay bills this week and go to the dentist next month.
Do you have to wake up early tomorrow?
Yes, I have to be up at 6 for an early meeting. I'm not a fan, but I have to. What about you?
I have to wake up at 7 for work. On weekends, I don't have to, so I sleep in until 9 or 10.
That's nice. I love weekends when I don't have to follow a strict schedule.
Do you have to cook dinner tonight?
Yes, I have to. no leftovers. Probably something simple like pasta.
I have to do laundry, no clean clothes left, and go grocery shopping because there's not much food at home.
Those are the things we all have to do, part of life.
Let's also mention using have with family and relationships. We say, I have a sister, or I have many friends.
That's still possession, but with people. Marco, do you have any siblings?
I have one brother and one sister. My brother's older, my sister's younger. What about you?
I have 2 sisters, no brothers. We're close. We have a family dinner together every Sunday.
That's lovely. Do you have a big extended family?
Medium-sized. Parents, sisters, a few aunts, uncles, and cousins. How about you?
I have a lot of cousins, around 15. We have family reunions every summer.
Wow, that sounds fun. Do you have any pets?
Not right now. I had a dog when I was a kid. You have 2 cats, right?
Yes, Luna, a black cat, and Sunny, an orange one. They have such funny personalities.
I'd like to have a dog someday, but I don't have enough time right now. They need a lot of attention.
True, you have to walk them every day and play with them. Cats are more independent.
We also use have to describe features or characteristics, like this room has big windows or my car has 4 doors.
Right, or my phone has a great camera. This book has interesting pictures.
My house has 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. What about your apartment? How many rooms does it have?
It has 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, a kitchen, and a living room. It's small, but it has everything I need, plus a nice city view.
That sounds nice. Does it have parking?
No, that's the downside. I have to park on the street. Does your house have a garage?
Yes, 1-car garage. It also has a basement for storage.
Let's also cover common expressions with have, like have a look, have a try, have a think.
And have a seat. Polite way to say sit down. Or have a rest when you're tired.
After work, I like to have a short rest before dinner. During work, I have a break every couple of hours.
There's also have a word, to talk to someone, often about something important. Like, I need to have a word with my boss.
And have a go, to try something. I've never played tennis, but I'd love to have a go.
Or have a laugh, to have fun. We had a good laugh at the comedy show.
Have really is everywhere.
And in British English, have got is often used the same way. I've got a car means I have a car.
Right. It's very common in casual speech. I've got a headache, or she's got 2 children.
In American English, have got is used too, but sometimes just have. Both are fine.
And for questions, have you got a pen and do you have a pen are both correct.
Okay, I think we've covered most of the important uses. Possession, activities, experiences, obligations, expressions.
It's a lot, but have is such a key word. Mastering it makes a big difference.
Totally.
Now, let's go over some key vocabulary we used. This will help clarify everything.
First, possession. Owning something. My most valuable possession is my laptop.
Next, available. Free or ready to use. Are you available this weekend?
Convenient. Easy and suitable. The store near my house is very convenient.
Opportunity. A chance to do something. I had the opportunity to travel abroad.
Obligation. Something you must do. I have an obligation to help my family.
Sibling. A brother or sister. How many siblings do you have?
Feature. A characteristic or important part. This phone has many useful features.
And expression. A fixed phrase with a special meaning. Have a look is a common expression.
Great words. They'll help you understand how have is used in different situations.
Let's summarize what we learned.
1. Have for possession. I have a car. She has a house.
2. With meals. Have breakfast, have lunch, have dinner.
3. With routine activities. Have a shower. Have a bath. Have a rest.
4. With social interactions. Have a conversation. Have a meeting. Have a chat.
5. With experiences. I had a great time. Have you ever had a problem?
6. With emotions and feelings. Have fun. Have a good day.
7. With health. I have a headache. She has a cold.
8. Obligation. With have to. I have to work. Do we have to leave?
9. With relationships. I have a sister. Do you have any pets?
10. With features. This house has 3 bedrooms.
And 11. Common expressions. Have a look, have a try, have a seat, have a laugh.
That's a lot, but once you practice, it becomes natural.
Exactly. Have is everywhere, so you'll have plenty of opportunities to use it.
Now we want to hear from you.
This is our favorite part. Our question today: what's something you have to do every day, and what's something you love to have?
I'll go first. Something I have to do every day is check my emails. It's necessary for work. Something I love to have is a cup of tea in the afternoon. It's my relaxing moment.
Good one. For me, something I have to do every day is exercise. Even when I don't feel like it, I have to stay healthy. Something I love to have is a conversation with my close friends. It makes me happy.
See? Different answers, and that's great. So viewers, we want to know about you.
Write in the comments, I have to every day, and I love to have blank.
For example, I have to study English every day, and I love to have coffee in the morning.
Or, I have to cook dinner every night, and I love to have time with my family.
It's simple. Writing helps you practice, and it helps us understand what you want to learn.
We read all your comments and love hearing from you.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for this lesson on how to use have in English. We hope you feel more confident with this essential word.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button and the notification bell so you don't miss our next lesson.
We publish new videos regularly to help you improve your English naturally. We're proud of you for taking the time to learn. Keep going.
Every conversation, every time you listen, you're making progress. We believe in you.
Have a wonderful day, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye. See you in the next one.